What's up, plant people? Thank you guys so much for coming back to watch my channel. In this video, I'm just gonna do basically a bunch of chores and then some updates, starting off with a trade. My philodendron splendid does not fit in my cabinet anymore, and although it hurt me to cut him up since he was doing so good, I am going to be trading him for a... wait for it. Okay, I'm back from the trade and I traded for a philodendron melanochrysum. My friend gave me this rooted propagation and it's super rooted, so super cool. I'm so happy that I was able to trade for this plant. I always knew that I wanted it in my collection, but I just haven't really been purchasing a lot of plants lately, so I really slowed down. It just feels like I subconsciously know how many plants I can take care of, so I just haven't been looking to buy more plants recently. I remember I would wake up every Friday morning and go on Steve's Leaves. No matter what I was doing Friday morning, I was on Steve's Leaves. No, basically all Friday, just refreshing and checking restocks of different begonias and things like that, and now I just don't do that anymore so much. Just because I own so many plants, I realized I hadn't counted how many plants I had in a long time, and recently I did, and it was about 80 something plants. I had no idea I had accumulated that many plants. I would always think to myself, wow, like people with hundreds and hundreds of plants, I probably couldn't do that. And then I was counting them recently. Like, wow, I almost have 100 plants. That's wild. Never say never. So I was in need of some new pots for my plants that I was able to get for my birthday back in February. So I got some of these pots at Michael's and others at Ross, and they were all ranging from around $5 to $8, so super good prices, very affordable, and very cute. So I thought this elevated planter from Michael's would be perfect for some small trailing plants, so I put my Hoya curtisii, a string of turtles, and my variegated string of hearts to let the elevation just let them trail and showcase their foliage nicely. And I think I'll just continue to propagate these so as to maintain them this tiny, because I do like the look of the small plants. So I placed the crystallinum in the peach pot because I thought it would just look so nice in it with the red leaves and the red stem that it has. It has a really nice monochromatic look. And then here is a small update of the lavender seeds. Here you can start to see the germination starting to happen. It's very small though, but it is there. I was also able to get an alocasia silver dragon for my birthday, and I decided to place it in the Bulbasaur pot. And I always like giving updates on Princess Peach, so here she is. Look at that juice in that trap. And honestly, this trap looks pretty small compared to what her new ones look like recently. She's starting to look a lot scarier, but I still love her. She's starting to look a lot more pink. I do think that she helps me control the fungus gnat population in my cabinets. She's just a peach. We love her. All I do is water her with distilled water and she does the rest. I do still use Captain Jack's Dead Bug Brew just because, I mean, Princess Peach can only do so much. She's tiny. But anyway, here's my philodendron splendid, and it's already putting out some new growth, as you could see. I hope the propagation's doing well, but look at this pot that I put it in. Isn't it just the most gorgeous pot you've ever seen? Because if I could have all of my plants in a pot like this, I would. I just love how irregular the edges are, and I don't know, just how intricate and matte it is. I really love matte pots. I know I've been buying some glossy ones, but I like things to look a little more organic and just like rugged and regular stone matte. I don't know, just organic things. Okay, now let's talk about the Syndapsis silver cloud, because this lady just grows so fast, you guys. This is the Syndapsis that has grown the fastest for me and the one that has been the most beautiful that I've ever owned, in my opinion. I also really like Syndapsis silver splash, but obviously, as you can see, it's not doing as well as the silver cloud. It has grown maybe like a fourth of the rate of the silver cloud, probably. It's just a very fussy Syndapsis species. I find that it doesn't like to be watered very often. It actually likes to fully dry out, whereas the silver cloud doesn't mind being watered so often, and she grows like a beast. Here is my asparagus fern. I am just in love with this plant. As you can see, it has dried out, sometimes too much, and that is why it has the yellowing on it. I do often want to repot it because I feel like it dries out way too fast, but I just love how tiny it is. And this is my silver glory string of hearts, which I am just in love with this plant. It looks like tiny beans. I was able to get this at my local nursery. When I saw it, I was so excited, TBH. There's just something about finding a plant in person that you had on your wish list but weren't really like searching for, and it just like pops up in your way when you're at the nursery not looking for plants. Yeah. Don't you love when that happens? Anyway, my ficus are doing so good, you guys. I feel like I've talked about my fiddle leaf thing enough, but y'all know that one's doing great. But this one just started putting out new growth after a while of not putting out anything. And my ficus Aubrey as well, it just keeps putting out new growth when it hadn't put out like anything in forever. I also recently repotted it, so you can kind of see where the new soil edge started and what it was before. This little leaf came out kind of wonky. I'm not sure what it is, but yeah, we're just keep on growing, keep on going, you know? Yeah. I love to use these aquameters in my larger plants and ficus because I have overwatered a ficus too many in my lifetime. This Hoya carrii was also one of my birthday plants. I was so glad to find it at such a cheaper price when we did travel, because down here I think I was finding it for about $100, a whooping $100. When we traveled up north, I think we paid like $30 something for this, which I think is crazy how we traveled up north and paid less, but it happened. Hashtag never settle. Okay, you've made it to the end of the video. Here is a cute Kirby keychain that I got, and I didn't know where else to show it, so here you go. Isn't he so cute? Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this content, please give it a thumbs up, or if you want to see any updates on any of the plants I showed. That's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Goodbye, plant people. Okay, he says bye too.